There's no small scene. Action, drama, comedy, nandun lahat and you get it right away. Na-feel ko or na-sense ko kung ano yung danger or kung ano yung world na ginawa ni Zack Snyder. Even the acting, even the zombies are good. I think this is Snyder's worst movie. I love watching movies. Most films or TV series or plays na aking napapanood, if I found something interesting, halimbawa, special moment, scenes, or even music, ninonote ko yan. Kung TV series or movie, sinisave ko yan. And I use it as reference. It's like library to visualize acting or directing. I have no particular genre kung ano yung gusto kong panoorin. Depende yan sa mood. We will revisit some films, TV series, plays, or theater productions to give you our thoughts or my thoughts about a good scene, a beautiful film, or an effective acting, or actors giving effective choices or informed choices and nuanced performance. Itatag natin sila na certified yummy if it's good. So, let's get started. The opening sequence established the origin of the spread of the virus.
Woo! In here.
Vegas, baby.
Vegas.
Come, baby. Yeah.
Yung element of danger because of the contrasting element. This sequence is a good study of contrast. You have light music and yet you will see visually the violence, the zombie attacking people. Sa play, ang term na ginagamit ay i-counter mo, counter. Usually, yun ang maririnig mo. Sa acting, may ganun din. At first, it's like a traditional zombie survival movie. Then, inintroduce yung hierarchy ng mga zombie. The concept is interesting. You have an alpha zombie. So, tinignan ko kung saan siya pumunta. This is an interesting visualization na ninarrate nila in a span of few seconds or few minutes or what happened after the first attack. In-elevate agad yung storytelling. Pinakita na visually na, ito na yung nangyari. The introduction of character. This is so good. Susundan mo yung isang character na ginawang reference ni Snyder. O ano na meron sila psychologically. Yung passage of time, so yung makikita mo kung paano kinuwento ni Snyder, introducing yung mom na trap lang dun sa mga zombie towards being a warrior. Ang clear nun, ang ganda nung pagkakagawa niya doon, ang pagkukwento niya doon. That segment, pinakita na agad lahat ng characters na tatakbo sa buong kwento. Na nakapaloob lang dun sa parang music video type na introduction ng character. Ang laki ng scale. Clear. It's interesting. Then, hindi na kailangan lahat yung ikukwento isa-isa tapos magdadrama. Yung mga ganon, the usual storytelling. From the onset, clear na sa'yo ano yung dynamics ng characters na gagalaw sa buong pelikula.
I'm gonna need your help. Do one thing for me.
For you?
Do this one thing, and I can give you $15 million.
Million. You don't have $15 million.
That doesn't make sense to me.
I know it'll be the right thing.
For you?
Tapos yung reaction niya after the $15 million.
15 million. You don't have $15 million.
Or what type of father I was.
Yeah. What one thing?
This scene, this is the second uncomfortable scene for me.
I know
She
the
has
rest.
2 kids.
She didn't tell me that. Listen, if I knew she had kids, I wouldn't have taken her.
Did you see her die?
Why do you manipulate your voice to establish that you are affected by what just happened?
Did you see her die?
And for me, it doesn't work. I remember one of the senior actor that I work with. Kung hindi ka natatawa, huwag kang tumawa. If you're not in the moment, then you are not in the moment. Now, this is the major moment to me.
No. They went ahead. I hung back. They never came out. I'm sorry. I waited, Kate, as long as I could, but at the end of the day,
I'm coming with you.
And it ruined my enthusiasm of watching this film. My manner of watching a movie ay depende sa mood. Sometimes gusto ko lang ng, uy, sumasabog. Ganon. Yung fight scenes. Chill lang na movie. Gusto ko ngayon mag-iisip ako. I don't have any specific genre na. Kasi for me, watching it, most genre ng mga film, it will teach you something, one or two things. Siyempre, ang expectation ko, depende rin siyempre dun sa gumawa ng film. Or minsan sa poster, nakakita ko sa poster. Or minsan, trailer. But, if there is a moment dun sa film or play na talagang nagustuhan ko and na-amaze ako, then I would take note of it. But if there's a moment that I think it doesn't make sense, dadalhin ko na siya all throughout na parang I'm trying to solve that moment. Two things. One, hindi na ako makakapag-focus. Second, the succeeding scenes doesn't make sense because I will always go back to that questionable scene or questionable choice. Here are my thoughts. Although na-establish naman earlier,
What one thing?
na-establish naman na mabilis talaga siya mag-decide. Sinabi ni Coyote,
You know that.
She didn't come back.
Well, not everyone does.
and for you to decide, immediately, hindi ko nakita yung thought process ng character to reach that certain decision.
I waited, Kate, as long as I could, but at the end of the day,
I'm coming with you.
Imbis na makakatulong ka, I think magiging liability ka pa. Sige, for the sake of messianic complex mo. Paano mo siya masasave? Una, hindi ka naman trained. Second, hindi mo pa nakikita yung kabilang side. Ano yung pwede niyang may contribute in rescuing? So you don't have any idea. So baka naman paglabas mo pa lang doon sa gate, patay ka na. You know what I'm saying?
If we see your friend, great. But you are not to run off looking for her. This is life or death. And if you screw around, some of these people are gonna die.
Batista and his people are trained and skilled. Yung role ng bawat character at makikita mo yung physicality nila. Daughter, hindi naman trained. Alam ni Batista,
Yeah, we'll probably die.
bakit pumayag si Batista? Papayag ka sa isang tantrums doesn't solve the equation. To be fair to Batista, clear naman kasi yung arc ng character niya or at least kung ano yung piniplay ni Batista. Tinanggap niya yung project to reconnect with his daughter. That's very clear. Although hindi ko pa rin kayang bilhin na pumayag ka, paano kayo mag-reconnect kung patay ka? So it doesn't make sense to me. Kung namatay ka or namatay yung daughter mo, it doesn't make sense to me. Pero at least clear yung objective niya and clear yung moment-to-moment action niya. This reaction.
So you're gonna stay put.
I'm always seeing that reaction, physicalization of disagreeing. That reaction is so cliche. You can do it some other way. In real life, when we attack a person, we look him or her in the eye. And this,
So you're gonna stay put.
imagine you are talking about life and death, and that's your manifestation of disagreeing. Now, this time, the character, ang sin-objective niya ay hindi nag-go along with her action. Remember, ang objective ng anak ni Batista to save 2-3 refugees on the other side. And yung way mo ay to go with Batista's team, but ang actions niya to convince Batista to attack.
What did you do?
What do you mean?
Pero nagdi-disengage siya.
So you're gonna stay put.
Tapos ang means niya, pumunta siya sa emotional blackmail.
I'm going in either way.
To be completely clear, I am fine with emotional blackmail. It was written that way. But what I'm losing ay the intentions behind those emotional blackmails. Kuha niyo ako? If ang pinanggagalingan ng emotional blackmail ay to save the refugees, it's fine with me. But now, I'm seeing the actor na ang motivation niya, ang nakita ko, sa kanyang actions ay ang pinanggagalingan ng emotional blackmail niya ay you hurt me before and I saw my mother die. It's too personal. Story-wise or sa line-wise, hindi siya nagme-make sense. I think she's trained, she's capable with really strong choices. But what I'm seeing is not the character. I'm seeing the actor showing her skills. Do you find it? You know your lines, you know the scenes, listen to what's happening sa moment. And let the moment dictates your action. And the movie goes on. Spectacle, after spectacle, mga pasabog. I'm a huge fan of Zack Snyder. Yung texture kasi ng kanyang pelikula. Of course, there are bloody scenes, contrabida scenes. Maraming nangyari. So, it's fun to watch. I mean, kung ano naman, kung wala ka naman expect, then just go on. And that's it. Pero tinapos ko yung film. Here are my final thoughts. The Viva Las Vegas scene, the opening movie sequence, I think that's the best part of the film. It can stand alone and it's a whole movie on its own. There's a small scene, ang laki ng setup. CG, crowd, ginastusan. Action, drama, comedy, nandun lahat and you get it right away. Makikita mo yung buong scope ng world na kanilang ginagawa. At yung best part of it, ay naniniwala ako doon sa world na ginawa nila. Nakita mo na immediately na-sense ko kung ano yung danger na ginawa ni Zack Snyder. The production design is spot on. The music, cinematography, even the acting, even yung mga snippets ng mga acting, even the zombies are good. Makikita mo, walang pinabayang eksena. And that's the best part of it. Dinala ka niya doon sa world na gusto niyang gawin or gusto niyang ipakita. Nagkaroon ng hierarchy yung zombie, nag-iisip yung zombie, excited ka, nag-dwell ka na doon sa eksena, tapos eventually yun na pala yun. Imagine a 2 to 3 minute scene. Ganito kalaki yung scale at ganito ka-exciting yung pagkakagawa at yung storytelling. What more yung mga susunod na scenes or yung mga susunod na sequences? But unfortunately, kasabay nung pagsabog ng Olympus, ganun yung pagsabog ng pelikula, and that's it. There are still scenes that are good, but his acting is commendable. But still, this is not one of Snyder's best. Hindi na nag-live up sa expectation dun sa ginawa niya sa opening. Engage in discussion, not to be hateful to each other. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section or what movies or TV series we do next. It's up to you. Just watch it. Don't just go along with the mob. Think different. I am RIKI. See you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed episode 1 of Director's Note. I hope you enjoyed episode 1, Director's Note episode 1. And let me know your thoughts. Comment down below. Like, share, and subscribe.